Hello guys, I bring to you what is trending in the US through the Lego videos.
He packed his bags for Jersey, had his golf shoes at the door, but something bigger called him, something louder than before. His son was getting married, man, they said the cake was tall, but Washington was whispering, I ran to strike the blow. It's a Friday in May 2026. The White House staff was moving fast, they had a trip to fix. Bedminster on the schedule, the golf course, the estate. The itinerary was printed, bags were packed in by the gate. His own son's wedding waiting, flowers on the lawn. The DJ had the playlist set, the speech is nearly drawn. But somewhere in the situation room, the phones began to ring, and every general in that building stopped doing everything. Noticed the airmen, quiet files slipped under the radar. Intelligence officials canceled cookouts near and far. Memorial Day barbecues, the ribs stayed in the fridge, cause somebody got orders standing somewhere on a bridge. And the man who loves his properties, who rarely likes to stay, looked at Washington and chose it over Jersey on that day. No golf, no cake, no wedding toast, no Bedminster weekend air. Just the president in DC, and the whole world stopped to stare. Now let's be clear, this ain't a movie, ain't a Netflix show. Behind the breaking headlines, there are things we need to know. CBS came through with sources, said the strikes were being prepped, but no final call was given. Every diplomat still stepped. Gulf allies made a phone call, give us time to talk this through. The ceasefire from the winter still had cracks that could break loose. Nuclear sites already hit, the strait already tense, and now the whole world watching like they're sitting on a fence. There are engineers in Tehran waking up to morning light. They didn't vote for conflict, didn't sign up for this fight. There are mothers in the market, students walking to their class, who don't know that in Washington men are looking at a map. There are soldiers in the Gulf right now, their weekend plans erased, who packed their duffel bags again and stared down at the base. They signed their names to service, they knew the deal they made, but courage doesn't cancel out the fear behind the brave. He packed his bags for Jersey, had his golf shoes at the door, but something bigger called him, something louder than before. His son was getting married, man, they said the cake was tall, but Washington was whispering, I ran to strike the call. I understand the ripple, just don't stay inside one place. The Strait of Hormuz matters to every single race. 20% of global oil moves through that narrow throat, and if that water closes, watch every market note. Nigeria feels it, Lagos feels it, Port Harcourt at the pump. Africa don't vote in Washington, but Africa takes the bump. The price of fuel, the price of food, the supply chain starts to crack. When superpowers go to war, the whole world feels the impact. The Midas touch was screaming, war is starting tonight! But CBS was careful, said prepare and not confirm the fight. There's a difference between getting ready and the trigger being pulled, between the storm that's gathering and the storm that's come from fuel. So don't let the loudest headline be the only voice you hear. Read between the frame and find the facts beneath the fear. Because a canceled trip to Bedminster, yes, that detail is real, but real journalism asks what's confirmed and what's the deal. 6 words were in the report that night, no final decision made, which means the door to talking still was sitting unafraid, which means that someone somewhere still was holding back the pen, and the world was breathing slowly, hoping peace would win again. He skipped the wedding, stayed in DC. Maybe that was right, maybe heavy is the head that has to think through Friday night. But somewhere in New Jersey there's a groom who looked around and noticed that the seat was empty and never made a sound. Because some things cost more than golf trips, some decisions cost you more, and the loneliest chair in history is the one outside the war. Sacred!